Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Quan Wath with the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp, coming with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. And this morning, I just want to touch on how Yahawashi is going to bring an end to all our vexation, man. You know, everything that we're in the midst of, being in the belly of the beast, right? And even brothers and believers who live abroad, right? All the pain and suffering that we face, at the hand of Esau, Edom, and having to be immersed in this wicked society. Yahawashi is coming to bring an end to all of that, man, right? And establish righteousness, So I'm going to start here in the book of Psalms, chapter 6. I'll start in verse 1. It reads, "A chief musician, Nagath, upon Shemaiah, a psalm of David. O Lord, rebuke me not in thine anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed." All right, and the scriptures talk about how, they shall wear out the saints, man. Right? Having to be in the midst of this folly, to be in the midst of this wickedness, it wears you out, right? That's why it's important to stay tapped in the spirit, continually building in the spirit, because that's the only thing that's going to, provide you any level of solace, man, right? This place, is designed to drag you down. It's designed to put you in a state of despair, right? And that's why it says, my bones are vexed. I am weak, right? It says, my soul is also sore vexed. But thou, O Lord, how long? Return, O Lord, deliver my soul. Oh, save me for thy mercy's sake, right? And that's what Yahawashi is coming to do, man, right? He's coming to give mercy to his chosen, right? Lord willing, we'll be of that elect number. And he's coming to remove that vexation, man, right? To have us to finally be at peace, right? Because we can't be at peace here, man. Micah 2:10, is a perfect example of that, man. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, your rest, like it, right? It says, return, O Lord, deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. In the grave who shall give thee thanks? I am weary with my groaning. All the night I make my bed to swim. I water my couch with tears, right? Because that's the the anguish, that brothers feel, man, right? Having to continually fight against this place, man, all right? Because it's a nonstop battle, right? And the only way to get through it is through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. It says, verse 7, my eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all mine enemies. It says, depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping, right? So the Lord is going to hear our cries, man, right? That's where you have to continue to cry out, sigh and cry for the abominations done in the midst thereof, right? To receive that thawah, to receive that mark, and then receiving that mark, receiving that exemption, the mark of exemption, we're going to receive, our vexation being removed from us, man, right? Continuing on, it reads, verse 9 again, the Lord hath heard my supplication, the Lord will receive my prayer. Let all mine enemies be ashamed and sore vexed, right? Because it's gonna, the shoe's gonna be on the other foot, as they say, right? Let all mine enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. let them return and be ashamed suddenly, because all this is going to happen quickly, man. Right? Once all the prophecies are in place to take place, then it's going to happen suddenly, man. It's going to happen quickly, right? And that's what we're praying for, man. That's why we're hastening the day, because we want that vexation removed, man. We go to that definition of vex. It reads, this is according to the Free Dictionary: to irritate, to bother, or frustrate, to cause perplexity, to cause perplexity in, baffle, to cause difficulty or trouble to cause pain or physical distress, to afflict. And are we not in a constant state of affliction? Are we in not a constant state of distress, right? Difficulty, trouble, right? And now we're getting a small reprieve through the Spirit of the Lord, with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we've been given. But the Lord is going to bring a complete removal of vexation once he comes to destroy this place, man. Once Babylon the Great, has all its foundations uprooted, the Lord is going to have our vexation completely removed, man. Right? Let me go to Malachi 4:1. So like, yeah. Malachi 4. It's Malachi chapter 4, starting verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. That's part of the gospel, is that all the wicked, all the proud, will be judged in that day, right? And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch, right? Because that nuclear fire, right? It's gonna completely cleanse the lands. Oh, I like it. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow as the calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. So the Lord is coming to bring healing, man, to cure our vexation, right? You look at that word healing, it goes into, let me see, it says the process of making and becoming sound or healthy, going down to the verb. It says, to cause a wound or injury to become sound or healthy again. Jumping down, it says to alleviate a person's distress or anguish, man. That's what's coming. He's about to alleviate all our anguish. He's about to alleviate all our distress. Going back to the definition, all our afflictions, all our troubles, all our difficulties, right? All our bothers and irritants, frustrations. All these things are about to be alleviated, man. And it's only through Yahawashi, right? Right, man. Let me go here. Because all these things, are causing offenses to the Lord's chosen, man. Right? And what's the fate of those that cause offense, right? It says, Matthew 18:6, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were cast about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Man, Right, look, man. This world is an offense to the Lord's chosen, man. That's why we're in a constant state of vexation, man. That's why we're constantly begging the Lord to come and deliver us out of here, man. Because we're offended by the things that we see going on, right? Going to that Ezekiel 9. So like, yeah, Ezekiel 9:4. It said, and the Lord said, go unto him, go. Then the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark, that the that mark of exemption, upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations done in the midst thereof. Right? Sighing and crying, man. Right, as we read in that Psalm 6, man. You know, just a state of sorrow, man. A state of constant vexation. Right? Let me go back and just read that real quick. That Psalm 6, I think it was. Yeah, 6:6. It says, I am weary with my groaning. All the night I make my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. You know, sighing and crying, man. It said, my eye consumed. My eye is consumed because of grief. It waxes old because of all mine enemies, man. So that's the state, you know, of anguish, you know, of the having to deal with this wickedness that we are immersed in, man. Right? But the Lord is coming to take all that away, right? He's about to remove all these things that are causing this pain, that are causing this suffering, that are causing this despair, right? This discomfort, this anguish, this vexation, man. Right? Let me, what was it, Matthew 13 and 41. Okay. This is Matthew chapter 13 and verse 41. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity. Right? Everything that causes offense, man. Right? All this wickedness is offensive to the Lord's chosen, man. It's offensive to the Lord, and it's offensive to his men and the believers, man. Right? So what's he about to do? He's going to gather out of the world all things that offend, right? And then what else did it say? And he's going to gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth, right? You know, that's that nuclear fire, man. You know, that besom of destruction that's coming to cleanse the land, right? It's cleansing the earth, really. You know, because the atmosphere is going to be getting cleansed. Everything, man. It says, and then shall righteousness shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear, right? Because that's what we look forward to, man. Righteousness shining forth. Righteousness being established, you know, and being able to enjoy a righteous kingdom, you know, without the pain and sorrow that we feel over here on a constant basis, man. You know, going back to Lot, get that in 2 Peter. Oh, yeah. This is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 6. It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them ensample unto those making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. And that was a great example of what not to do, right? How not to live, right? Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed with the equivalence of a nuclear destruction, man, right? for all the wickedness that they did, man. In those 5 cities, right? It said, verse 7, and delivered just a lot, right? That just going into, him being a righteous man, right? And delivered just a lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And that's the stead that we're in, man. We're vexed with the filthy conversation of these people, man. We're vexed. Look in the NLT, we'll read it real quick. But the Most High also rescued Lot out of Sodom because he was a righteous man who was sick of the shameful immorality of the wicked people around him, man. And that's how we are, man. We're sick, right? We're sick of these people. We're sick of the food. We're sick of the rulership. These Edomites. We're just overall sick of this place, man. And that sickness is about to be healed. And how it's going to be healed, man, through Yahawashi coming and establishing a righteous kingdom and uprooting all wickedness, man, and destroying all the wicked, man. Right? Verse 8. For that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds, man. Day to day. Look, man, that's exactly what we're dealing with right now, man. Right? We're dwelling among this madness, man. We're dwelling among this wickedness, this evilness, man. Right? And like it says here in the NLT again, it's like, yes, Lot was a righteous man who was tormented in his soul by the wickedness he saw and heard day after day, man. And the Lord's about to remove that torment, man. And again, he's gonna do it through this nuclear destruction, through these various plagues and famines and various judgments that he has beset on the earth, man. Right? And that's all to remove wickedness and to remove the vexation from his chosen, man. So our vexation is gonna soon end, man. All this pain that we go through, this anguish, right? This distress, it's all gonna be brought to an end, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. Verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Now in the NLT again it reads, so you see the Lord knows how to rescue godly people from their trials. Right? And we're going through trials right now, man. We're going through trials and tests and various afflictions. But the Lord is going to rescue us out of these, man. Right? He's going to give us the strength, the spiritual, mental fortitude, in order to endure these coming tribulations, man. Right? But what else does it say? Even while keeping the wicked under punishment until the day of judgment, man. Right? Because all these things were designed for the judgment of the wicked, man. Right? To purify 2/3 and to destroy these heathen, man. Right? So that's going to remove that vexation. Even like brothers is going to be, once brothers have to stop working, it's going to be a removal of a vexation, man. Right? It's just going to be, what's the word? I don't want to say at peace, but it we'll be at peace in a way, having that stability, because we understand that all these things must come to pass before salvation, right? So in order for us to receive that salvation, of course we're gonna have to go through, trials and tests, right? But to not have to deal with the the complete and utter wickedness of this world, that's gonna be a somewhat of a reprieve, man. To see the judgment of these people, right? These wicked ass people getting judged, that's gonna bring some type of solace to us, man. Because we understand that, look, man, we've been given them warning, right? They've had a chance to repent, and Lord willing, we continue on and endure, right? But we'll have that peace of mind, right? That vexation will be removed from us, man. Just going back to that definition real quick. That pain, physical distress, affliction, difficulty, trouble, perplexity, irritate, bother, frustrate, right? All that's going to be removed from the Lord's elect, man. Right? Let's see. Let me get here, and then we'll close out. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things which they say, which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, right? So we're crying unto the Lord, man, right? The innocent and righteous blood is crying unto the Lord to come and redeem his chosen, man, to come and destroy all this wickedness, right? It says, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. Ezekiel 9:4, right? Psalm 6:6, right? Sighing and crying for all these abominations, man. It says, verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, man. Surely avenge us, right? I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, verse 9 is the point, so verse 9, therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them, man. So that's what the Lord is coming to do. He's coming to avenge his elect, man. He's coming to avenge Israel and those who came back in the humble and contrite spirit, right? He's coming to avenge and remove the vexation, that we've been, subjected to, right? The Lord is about to remove all the pain and suffering, all the anguish, the distress, the trouble, right? It's like he's coming to remove all that, man, and establish peace and establish righteousness, man, right? As we read, he's coming with healing in his wings. And going back to that word healing, let me just grab that. I'll just read it again, and then we'll close up. This is Malachi 4:2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. Now, we go into that word healing. It's a lot. So we jump down. It says, to alleviate a person's distress or anguish, man. So that's what the Lord is coming to do, right? He's coming to alleviate all the distress, all the anguish, all the pain, that brothers is going through, right? To remove all the vexation, So, hey, I pray that lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah Hakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Wa Kwam Yasharala. Wa Abad Baba. Hey, DTA soon. We almost home. Shalom.